Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Game, and we are returning to Master of Command. I have, in between episodes, sold quite a couple of things, given a couple of upgrades to our units. Nothing to write home about, really. So, let's immediately continue here and see what we're going to get from this battlefield. Oh, there's an army down here. Ooh, what's going to happen here? Sir, we have walked into the enemy's snare. They had lain hidden amongst the bush and now spring forward with their arms. Okay. Damage the ambushes and flee, or face a weak enemy field army. Well, I'm happily gonna face the enemy army here. So yeah, let's immediately do that. That's fine. Oh, I need to reset my timer here. Just so I know that I'm not going to take way too long. Free artillery. Quite a bit of cavalry, and heavy cavalry at that. I kind of hate the horse grenadiers. They've been nothing but trouble for us. So I think we're going to keep a very compact formation in light of all of this cavalry. We're going to keep our cavalry in reserve to potentially counter them, and then we should be alright. And I think they're going to come towards us because of artillery, and that should allow us to do that. Right, let's look at the map. Come on. I think the game is starting to load a little bit slower. But, right. Very broken terrain. Kind of dislike that a little bit, to be honest. Are we going to be able to make it over there? I doubt it. The rest of the map is pretty much forest. Our entire area seems to be forest. There's a hill down here, but that's not going to be enough. Could be in this forest and let them come through these fields. Gonna kind of work. Could go in the fields themselves. Yeah, I think we're gonna go in the fields there, and that's gonna be fine. Are we gonna try to farm experience? I think we are. Let's try to farm a little bit of experience here. Basically, all of you guys can move forward. These guys stay in the back. You stay in the back. You don't. You're going to be on our right flank here, in the forest. You guys going to form the left flank. I like that. Cavalry. Stay in reserve, as I said. Right, there we go. Okay, you guys sort of all just move up. Go. Okay, and by all, I mean, I've tried to assign units, commands, but haven't really been. No, so it's not control 1, and then 1. No, it doesn't work. I can pick the entire brigade there, but not what I intended. Right, these guys on the horse artillery move up over there. These guys can move them a little bit closer. And you guys go in that forest. You guys stop running for a second. You guys start running for a second. Dragoons be very wide. Pursuers be a little bit less. Right, and just to be a little bit more secure, I'm gonna get all of these guys and bunch them up in this forest. I think we're going to be... No, we're not going to be more active with our dragoons. We are going to keep them in reserve. Right. You guys, get over here. You guys, get over there. Where exactly are you going? There, okay. You guys, get in here. Could use that feature more often. You're not running still, are you? don't need to run, please. Right hand side, doing fine here. Move up a little bit, like so. Gonna actually grab our hussars, move them over to this frontier, so that we've got something to counter them. You're doing fine there. You're doing okay-ish. Don't run. Bit of an issue that everyone is exhausted. Maybe I tried to push a bit too strongly here. Try to load canister, please. In case I didn't tell you to. Stop running. Instead, get into a proper line. Except maybe you. You can still be in an attack column and do load buckshot. Okay. Right, slightly concerned about the level of exhaustion that we are witnessing here. But so far that seems to be okay. You are trying to shoot these guys. Maybe shoot the general instead? Horse Grenadier General? Don't know if they're going to try to break through, so we're going to hold the fire with these guys here for a second. Have you guys come up over here? And I know you're exhausted, but do run, please. You're going to reload, that's fine. The Feldjägers are shooting a little bit. Okay, their horses are running to the left and right here. You guys are a little bit late. And you know, we're actually going to move to the rear here. It's going to be a tough fight there. But I think it's not going to be so much of a tough fight over here though. Okay, you can actually start shooting. Because I think these horses are not going to get anywhere. Fine on this side. I'm a little bit more concerned over here. I'm fairly happy about the center there, but I think we actually need to pull these guys way to the back here. You guys move over here. And then, I don't know, stop, wait a second, you guys do form a line, like here. Like so. Yeah, that should work. Okay, good. I think I would like to break these guys over there. You're gonna fire at these guys, they're gonna fire at you, you're gonna trade blows basically. So that means we can run into here. Shatter them actually, even before I did anything. That's lovely. Okay, let's run through here. They have a couple of Cossacks there, but not too much actually. And I would love for you guys to shoot in the flanks of these guys. Lovely. Good. Okay, run up here. Actually, charge that artillery. Yeah. Quickly shatter that. Then run up here. And fire at these guys. You're doing that. Good. Okay, stuff is happening on the far left here. Let's take that briefly into account, and by that I mean potentially you guys should be shooting at these Cossacks. You guys are doing fine over here. You are dealing with these guys. Fantastic. Move up a little bit more like that. You guys are dealing with this, that's fine. You guys are going to be dealing with that. Guess you can already start shooting at these guys. And then you... Oh, you're doing okay here. Okay, then the veteran grenadiers, move up a little bit. You guys need to move up a little bit. You guys are shooting them, you guys are shooting them, that's fine. The dragoons here are gonna get them to retreat, that's lovely. Don't shoot. Shoot at these guys. Shoot at the grenadiers. You're dealing with that. You're dealing with this now. Where are our cuirassiers? Our cuirassiers are over here. Come on, cuirassiers, charge! Okay, the Jaegers are taking quite a bit of casualties here. That's okay. Good. Okay, how's the situation looking? Ah. Don't pay attention for 1 second. And it's immediately like that. Okay, you guys, wait for their fire. Wait for their fire. Wait. There it is. Go up and go personal. You're dealing with that, that's okay. The horse artillery here, we're going to switch that back to round shot. And start engaging these Cossacks that are staying way over there. Right, that's fine. You start to shoot at these guys, you're shooting at these guys, you're shooting at them, that's all okay. You're launching that. Let's get the cuirassiers to engage these guys then. And have the hussars support that, basically. I said charge these guys. Or at least get them into melee. That's fine. Are you running? You're not running. Okay, the hussars just need to deal with that because these lifeguards are shattering. Come on, stop your charge. There we go. Okay, everything on the right here has been completely broken anyway. The dragoons are gonna fire against the Cossacks. And then need to charge them. That's not a good fight. I dislike these kinds of fights, but they were a little bit damaged anyway. But that should now enable us to charge the field artillery and basically drive them off the field. That's all very lovely. Right. Good. Like that. You guys don't need to contribute that much more. Freikorps hussars, you don't need to do that. But you guys can sort of all advance on these remaining musketeers, which will not hold out for much longer. And there we go. Fine, fantastic. Good victory here against this little ambush at the battle site. It's an interesting event. I hadn't seen that before, so that's nice. Right, 1000. I think we are a little bit short on ammo, but I would... Oh, that's nice. It's okay. The rest is a bit but yeah, we're gonna get the veterancy for once. 1 level there on a couple of guys, 2 levels maybe. Okay. Ammo is still holding out. Okay, we didn't even spend that much ammo. That's what I like to see. Okay, what did we get? That was very important. Nothing really. Most of this stuff is okay. Maybe the veterancy gain is interesting. I think you have that, but not with the slightly higher modifier. So we're gonna pick that. Have you guys the veterancy gain option? You do at 15%. Let's use that at 20%. You've got the melee damage. Let's actually use the veterancy gain on you too. You're starting to look very fine here in terms of your reload. We might want to exchange the coffee at some point for tea so that you have better accuracy. Although your accuracy is crazy already. Yeah, but plus 8 reload, that's not something that we can replace right now. Potentially that. We're going to wait for you to gain a couple of experience points there. And that should be a-okay. Let's go to the city. There's another outpost over there. And let's see what we can do over here. Right, okay, Noble Estate, anything flanking fire? Interesting, because we've got a positive modifier on that already. That would be an excellent Dragoon guy, right? Yeah, he would be very good at that. Cover effectiveness plus 15%, that's nice. Cavalry charge, that's a very bad combination. Right, open odd accuracy. Yeah, we're gonna pick one of these guys because they are fantastic. And I think we've got 1, 2, 3 of them. A fourth one would be good for you in the long run. So that's a no-brainer. And we don't need more than that though. Morale and melee damage, I don't think that's required. The fire damage received, that's good. But we have got that already, so that's okay. The max range and cover bonus, tempting. The marksman is tempting too. I don't think we have one yet. Oh, by the way, I did get a couple of bagpipe players, so that was lovely to see. And they're going to help us quite a bit, I think. Okay, let's sell stuff that I think we are not really going to need. Confirm that. That was the Staff College stable. Anything? Hungarian horses would be good. Yeah, excellent Hungarian horses. We're going to buy these for one of you guys who doesn't have that yet. It's a minor upgrade, but you know what? It's going to be nice to do that anyway. Good. I don't think we're going to use stealth carbines. These weapons we're going to keep. This stuff we're going to keep. That's fine. Right, anything else here? No, not really. Heavy saddles, that are excellent. We've got these. That's fine. Quartermaster then. Accuracy and... yeah, I think I like the accuracy thingies. Move speed, riding boots. We've got excellent riding boots on everyone? No, we just got normal ones, so we're gonna... oh, well, not normal, good ones. We're gonna pick these two, but because we've got the money, basically. That stuff we've got on everyone. I think these we don't have on everyone. And I like gaiters. They're just good. So I'm not even going to check whether they've got them on everyone or not. And who has got these? You can do with the slightly better ones. I would love to give something. No, you've got that, and it's okay. That's nice. You've got that. You don't really need it. You could do with some, but we're not gonna. Because I just like how well protected you are. And you've got the best ones anyway. Okay. So, in that case, we can sell this stuff now. Confirm. Rest, I don't think we need. Town square. There is no excellent tea or anything, so that's all a no. No, wait a minute. We're going to buy Bibles. Bibles are fantastic because of the fire reduction. Jäger rifles. Ah, that's tempting. Excellent Potsdam. I think we've got that on. Do we have anyone who doesn't have excellent weapons yet? Yeah, you only have good Potsdams and good Dell. So I think I'm actually going to pick the Tulers. They're not quite as good as the Potsdam in terms of reload speed, but they've got better range. 131. 131 against 132. That's basically the same. And the Potsdam actually has better range. What's better with these guys? The accuracy, right? Oh, nothing really. Okay, the Tulers are horrible. Let's not pick the Tulers at all. The Delft ones, that's the one that I was thinking about. Yeah, but the Tulas are really bad. What's the benefit? Okay, melee, but Potsdams? I suppose I could try to replace that for some of you guys. It would be much. Sorry, that's the Potsdam again. Where's the Tula? There. So it's worse at melee, but it's much better at accuracy and reload. Okay, so what? That's gonna be alright then. We've got good Potsdams. I suppose we can sell the good Potsdams for an excellent, right? And the good Young Ping too. Sell those. Now, how about the Jaeger rifle? They are a bit like the Charleville on steroids, right? 173 range. Very bad reload time, very good accuracy. I want one of these. The person that I'm going to give that to is you. Because your range is going to be 250. You still can eke out 31-second reload. I love it. I love it. I really do. Right. Sell that one. Because we really don't need two of these. And then we've got the excellent Potsdams. We're going to replace for the good Potsdam. The good Potsdams I think we're going to keep for now. And the excellent Charlevilles too. Let's make sure that we're going to squeeze this in. Right. And then we need to think about what other upgrades we can give you. You guys do have Bibles. I could give some of you the Marksman. I would love to give that to you at some point. Along with some other stuff that would increase. So who hasn't got a Bible? I think you guys all have a Bible. You don't, but you don't really have space for that. You don't either. But then again, I would like the veterans again. The ammo consumption, well, I think we can switch that over for the ammo consumption. Let's briefly look at the shoes of, especially our grenadiers. Yeah, you can get the shoes. And I think these shoes are better, right? Stamina +8, and speed +4. Yeah, they're just better. Right, that does leave us with a couple of shoes. Congratulations, you're getting shoes. Yeah, I like it. Good. Anything else here? Excellent Potsdam muskets. Are we... Land pattern. Why are we using land? I don't think land patterns are particularly good. What's the advantage of these? Yeah, I mean accuracy is nice. Yeah, I think we took them as they were learning stuff, but we're certainly gonna sell the land patterns and you know what, the good Potsdams too. For the excellent Potsdams. Again, costs us a bit of money, but I like it. There we go. The Delft ones I can live with. They're just sort of 10% lower. But the range is good too. Maybe I want to switch that around. Give the Potsdams, yeah, I think I do. Sorry, you got the Potsdams, you're gonna get the Delft. You've got a Delft, you're gonna get the Potsdams. And the reason for that is that these guys have a slightly higher range compared to these guys. Not even that much higher. But that's a better combination, I think, all in all. Right. Anything else that I can give you? The accuracy thing? Yeah, I could give you the accuracy thing, so I'm gonna. That's just a reload thing. I don't think we're gonna need that long term. But we're gonna see. Same with the tobacco. Yeah, it kills your stamina, but Picking off stamina could give you more. I think we need to. Yeah, fine like this. Right, anything else here? These guys I think are not really worth it. Well, you know what? I say that. We are using Delfts, aren't we? Okay. If we're using Delfts, what's the difference here between these two versions? Slightly better accuracy, much better range. Yes, I like it. I like it. Confirm that trade. And you're gonna get the excellent version. You're gonna get the good version. Okay, the rest of this is fine though. So where have we been? I think we've been to the stable. I think we've been to the staff college. I think we've been to the quartermaster. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna buy that because it is useful on these. The movement speed and the stamina, I think, are very good things. Right, gunsmith, we've been there. Foundry. Interesting, let's go there in a second. And the powder house. I've bought pretty much all of that stuff that I need, so nothing too exciting here. Foundry then. What have we got? I think we've got the bronze howitzer. Is there anything that's even better? Bronze 8 pounds, 6 pound. 48 seconds, I dislike that. The Brummer don't seem to be that good. The Liechtenstein, we've got one of these. No, I think that's fine. We don't need any more. So, gonna do this next fight. I think we're gonna do a nice little double fight here next time around. And don't you get a bit more ammo and stuff? Speaking of ammo, I should buy what I can get. That I'm not forced to take that, but I can use other things too. Infantry recruitable for your items. Normal thing here. Right, let's do it like this. Okay. Next time, it's going to be a double battle. Thank you for watching. See you then. Bye bye.